YouTube? It's Sor here with another video for you all. In today's video, we're gonna be playing some BitSeas, man. Now, for today's video, I'm not gonna lie, I was thinking like, yo, this game's pretty fun. I haven't really had too much to play on Roblox, and maybe I was just thinking, I might as well just make a guide on this game, because I know a lot of people are trying to figure out like, yo, how do you get a whole bunch of like bounty and a whole bunch of berries and a super high level and stuff. So I might as well just go ahead and make this little quick guide, try to help you guys out. And if you do like the video, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and comment. And let's go ahead and jump right in. So first things first, when you like first get into the game, what you basically want to do is just try to age up. I normally skip from ages 1 to like 8 because that's when you can like really do everything. As you can see, and I click on combat, you have to be 8 plus to even engage in a fight. And by that age, you should be able to train like your stats and stuff, like your strength, your speed, and also like you'll be able to discover like whatever weapon that you want to use. The next important thing is your activities. As you guys can see, I have 7 in activities and I also have 7 in combat. You guys are probably gonna have 5, but just stick around to close to the end of the video and I'll teach you guys how to go from 5 to 7. But yes, guys, like I was saying, activities is a very important part of your progression on this game. As you can see, you can lift weights for strength, you can read books for smarts, you can meditate for observation hockey, train armament hockey, just train all your hockeys and stuff. You can also do work, you do jobs, bounties, and all that type of stuff. You can rest. You can even, I'm pretty sure, hunt sea kings, dual rivals. It's a whole bunch of stuff you could do on this game. For me personally, the main things that I like to focus on for trying to get like power fast is I like to use lifting weights. I also like to meditate a little bit, spar my rival, and also just do the basic like hockey training once you hit like age 16 and then age 18. Next thing I'm gonna go ahead and talk about is missions. Now missions are very important because they give you a decent amount of like rep. As you can see down there, it gives you +3 rep, +5 rep. It also gives money or belly, and it also gives gems. Now gems are very important because if you go to the shop and you scroll down a little bit to boost, all these boosts give you like little, I guess I would say like upgrades that kind of help throughout the story. It As you can see, this boost right here, it gives double experience from all activities. This one gives money for a little while, and they all last for like, I guess it's the lowest is 2, and then the highest it goes to is 10 ages. And all these are very important because if I was to buy this legend path right here, as you can see, it triples experience for an extended voyage and it lasts for 10 ages. Now, if I was to buy that and go train, let's say I was to train like armament hockey or something, it would go from a very short amount, like 50, to end up being like 150 that I'm gaining into armament hockey, and then it will also boost my level a tremendous amount. All right, guys. So another thing that you should definitely be doing, which I found out that was very good, is when you spend your stat points into hockey, it boosts it up more than any other stat. Like I'm pretty sure the only other stat that boosts is strength, but hockey is the best stat to boost up. All right, guys. Another thing that's very important is making sure when you join up to the game, you claim your daily rewards. Also, when you look up top, you see Val. Your Vals are very important because they help with your progression a decent amount. As you can see, they are random and you cannot pick which Val like you want to make. So if I was in, well, my personal opinion for what I would choose is swordsman because I really love swordsman in One Piece. And as you can see, they give you a list of like tasks that you could do, like train your swordsmanship, win duels, unlock armament and observation hockey, um, cut through something that's thought like uncuttable, like stone, steel, in the sky and stuff. And then last is defeating the strongest swordsman, which I would assume is Mihawk. Now, another thing that's very important that you make sure you need to be doing 100% is you can see up here your health bar is going to go down whether you're losing fights, whether you're just having some dialogue about having a fight, or you're like taking an extreme risk. Your health's going to end up going down. And what you need to do is come to wellness. And if you have enough money, the best thing to do is see a doctor because it gives the most health back. All this other little stuff that just boost your health back up just a little bit, you know. And on to the next thing. Now, relationships are very important because as you can see, you can ask for your parents' blessings. You can care for them. You can ask for money, which will make their trust go down. So I don't think you guys should do that. And you're gonna be making a lot of money anyway, so it's just not a very good idea. But as you can see up top, you have crew, you have rivals. Now, rivals is like people that you beat in a battle, on a voyage, and stuff like that. Your rivals are very strong early game, so I do not suggest if you like beat somebody to challenge them because they probably are gonna end up killing you. um, Another thing is crew. You can spend time and bond with your crew. Obviously, as you guys can see, I don't have any crew because I'm not old enough to have crew. I'm not even born yet. But yeah, those are two very important things to do. And now since we're basically in the end of the video, kinda, I guess I'll just go over loadout, fruit bag, and then the important thing of how to get your combat and activities from 5 to 7. Alright guys, for the last thing, or the last things that I would like to show you guys is your loadout, your fruit bag, and like I said previously, how to get your combat and activities from 5 to 7. So basically what you want to do is when you boot up a loadout, you can look through, you can see all your skills that you have equipped. So obviously I don't have any skills. You can see the equipped, you can see hockey, you can see your style, which could be like any fighting style that you pick. You can also see your fruit. Now, you can also see your weapons, which you can get from just voyaging and opening chests, diving sunken ships. You can also get them from in combat if you beat a high enough boss that has like a weapon. For instance, let's say Shanks. If you kill Shanks, it'll give his saber, I guess, his griffin. And that's basically it for that, I guess. Oh, actually no, there's one more thing. Below here, it's gonna be like a little a slash like cutting off the bottom of the screen, and it's gonna show you like all the minor buffs that you can get. Like they're technically curses, I guess, because they come with like a decent buff and like a very trash like let's say like for example, if you put on I think it's called like curse something, and you put it on, it gives you 90 attack power, and then it takes down like a decent amount of your health in battle. So it's a pretty decent buff to make your power level go up. And the next thing is fruit bags. You can eat the fruit, sell it, or gift it to your crewmate to make them stronger. And the cool thing about when you have a fruit on, or let's say like I have quake fruit, if I have Quake and I go down to train and I have a kid, I can give it to my bloodline. So the next slot, whenever I die on this slot, I could get on that one and then I'll still have the Quake fruit. And it's like basically a passing down type of thing. All right, guys. Last but not least, probably the moment that you all been waiting for is how do I get combat from five fights to 7 and activities from 5 to 7 as well. So what you want to do for that is you come up to the top right, click on the 3 lines, you go down to Dynasty Tree. This is a very important part of any progression, and I don't think a lot of people have even touched on or even made a guide on this game yet. So hopefully I'm the first one to help you guys out. But as you can see, permanent bloodline perks that you are able to spend. Basically, I'm pretty sure this accumulates over the time that you spend on a slot, all of the like activities and stuff you do, how many pirates you beat and stuff like that. It all like comes here and it gives you a whole bunch of money you can spend making your slots better each time. So as you can see, I have 34. I'm pretty sure this is 34 billion if I'm not mistaken. I have 34 billion to spend. Obviously, I already have all of these, but you spend them here. As you can see, +5 strength, +5 speed from birth, 1 extra fight every age, 5 in total. Um, what is this? Born with 10 plus hockey. Like these are all just like very good to have. They give a lot of buffs. As you can see, 10% to all berry income forever. And these buffs are permanent on every single slot that you have, so you do not have to keep buying it. And then down here is kind of the very important stuff. Living Legend, 20 plus berry income, 20 plus gains forever. Every heir is born a king, guaranteed conquers hockey and plus 50 hockey. And then the Will of D, which I know a lot of people um look forward to. Inherited will made flesh plus 3 stat point each age, 25 plus percent berry income. Hares inherit 75% of your berries for far longer lives. Well, and far longer lives. So all this stuff is very important. I feel like you guys should just buy everything in here to make your slots much easier and much faster to progress. So you don't have to just spend your time at like 88 power level or a super low power level for basically until you hit like 18. I feel like that's a very important thing to know about the progression and stuff on here. I hope you guys all enjoyed today's video, and if you did, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and comment. Let me know your opinions in the comment section below, and let me know if you need help with anything else on this game. This is a pretty fun game, and I hope that you all enjoy it.